Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Hopefully this baby sleeps on it.
The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. What a stiff arm. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Breaks loose at the 45. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. The short hands. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Handing off on the draw play. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Sayan. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. At the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Adams. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He gets loose. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Look out, he's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes it 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Ohio State, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw over the middle. And is intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And this time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
He's at the 29-yard line. Now, 4th down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. The tight end has got it. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll run it from the gun. Powering through the defender. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime.
Alabama.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. It's another deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. With the catch, it's Smith. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He finally goes down, but that pick sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. Fighting him off. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. That's caught. It's Tate. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Pass complete on a crosser. And they're able to get him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tough.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that in.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, the running back just didn't look comfortable on the angle route there. That could have been a nice pickup, but you have to think the lack of pass-catching reps makes a difference.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes are on the move here.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back.
He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbound.
He's in the clear. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a
looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And off the penalty, it's 2nd down and 10 for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. The sophomore with great work after the catch. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. He stays alive. He's got room to run. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the ready. Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Sayin. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure, moving right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul. And
the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. They'll give it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Alabama now operating in the red zone.
42 Spider.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First down and 10 now. To throw, it's Sayan. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.